Okay, I think we are live now. I will just explain how TNT works, and then we can start with the questions. Here in Talk and Talk is a platform that we can practice languages as English, Spanish, Italian, and French. I'm not here to teach you anything. I'm just here to get a conversation, and we are going to learn a lot with the practice. And that's it. I will just do my personal presentation, okay? For those who doesn't know me, I'm Fernanda. I live here in São Paulo. I work as a Spanish teacher, and in my free time, I like to have a time with my family, watch TV shows, and I think that's it about me. Guys, do you prefer that I divide one more room for everybody speak better, or we still here?
I think it's better to divide the group in groups because we are
Yeah,
already six here.
yeah. I was thinking about it. Yeah. Okay, I will divide one more room. Okay, everybody received the questions, right? Okay. So, okay, so three in the other room and two with me. I will let Luis Bastos and Genemis with me and the others in the other room, okay? Some minutes before we end the conversation, I bring you back. Okay, so here the other room is open. Okay, so the guys that are here with me, I will start with the question. Before I will start with the personal presentation of you, okay? So, Luis, could you please introduce yourself?
Sure. My name is Luis Eduardo. I'm a marketing professional, especially in digital markets, like search engine optimization. And I'm living in Rio de Janeiro, the capital of the state of Rio de Janeiro. And I've been living in São Paulo for 13 years, and come back to Rio in 2012. And I'm here to practice in English and vocabulary and English.
Great, thank you, Luis. And what about you, Genemis?
Good afternoon, guys. I'm Inglês. I'm 35 years old. I live in Cajazeiras, Paraíba. I started on TNT on 2022. I'm software engineer since 2012. My marriage, I have 2 kids. In my free time, I like to play with my kids, play music. I like music too. And that's it.
Oh, great. And guys, I will start with the questions, okay? The first one here. Do you like surprises? In my case, I don't think so. I I like surprises because sometimes it's a bad surprise that happens. So I prefer try to plan the things that are going to happen, but I know that it's that life is that life has some unexpected things. So sometimes it's not possible to plan everything. And what about you, Genemis?
Like a good surprise. It's very good. when you have a bad surprise, is very difficult. Well, depends of surprise. You have surprise for the trust is so very bad surprised.
Yeah, it's true. Um, and what about you, Luis?
As a good search engine marketing professional, that depends. This is my answer because, no, talking serious, I don't like surprise, definitely not. I have a daughter who's 7 years old, I have a wife, and I have a planning for my day. And if you talk to me, hey Louis, come on, come in here at 4 p.m. for a meeting, and it will not sound good. And so there's the other side. The life is a big surprise. We don't know what's gonna happen if your life all the way. Sometimes we can have a surprise, and we pray for that surprise. There be good surprises.
Oh yeah, it's like it's good when it's a good surprise, but it's something bad, no.
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah, sure. Okay. I will go for the next. Luis, could you read and answer the second question?
Sure, and the question is for you to make a sequence. Fernanda, how often do you create a big expectation about something?
I think nowadays I'm creating less expectations about the things, because I know that even when we plan what we are going to do, we can have some, how can I say, something that is not on the plan can happen. So I try to be realistic, like, oh, I think this is going to happen and it will be good, but if it doesn't happen, okay, I will deal with that and keep trying. I try to not create a big expectation, to not feel frustrated. I'm trying to act like that, and I think it's better this way. Don't know. and and what about you, Luis? What do you think?
Well, I'm so passionate about the field and put a lot of energy in the things that I'm doing. And so I make this mistake. I have a lot of big expectations about the things. I'm here with you and gentlemen for a big frustration expectation. Gentlemen said he was a software engineer, and I think he is here to make your English better, to compete in some international positions in your market, and I have the same way. A weeks ago, I received an invite to apply to a job for an international team in the United States and Europe, uh, in a company that I have made some freelance jobs. Hey, Louis, we talk with the client and you have the perfect profile to compete in this position. Send me your resume and I will sell you for the client. Oh my God, it's so good. That's right. We're gonna start at the first week at May. Great. In the first week at May, I sent an email and receive a reply all of them are out of office. Oh, that's okay. It's a holiday, it's a big holiday, national holiday. And I received a reply at the first day, or last Tuesday. We are talking with the client at the end of the week. Okay, the next day, congratulations, the position, you are chosen for the position. Wow, talk with my wife. I don't believe I can't do that. It's been wonderful. Reply an email and thanks for that, for the position. 4 hours after, I received another email. Louis, excuse me, it was a mistake. It's not you. Oh my God. The floor's falling down. I don't believe what happened. It's my English. It's my skills. What happened? This is not common. And so I enter again in talk to make my English more proficient, but I have more things to say. My vocabulary is a little example, an excessive example, but it's an example how I put big expectation to things. It's great, but it's happening.
I'm sure
Your
that it's
English is
going
very
to
good.
better. Yes,
It's a good example.
I agree.
It's an incredible example, but this kind of example make you induce you to create a big expectation. Oh my God, that happens. And 4 hours after, oh, so sorry, I saw the wrong file in the spreadsheet. Is not you. Come on.
Come on. Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah. And Genevieve, what do you think about this question? You often create a big expectation about the things or no?
Okay, in general, I don't create expectation. In situations, great expectations ends up being bad is because you are more likely to be frustrated, and it's very very bad. In case of Luis can communicate is fluent in English. Is very good. Your English is very very good. Congratulations.
Thanks. I don't think so. I hate my voice. I hate my accent, but I have to practice to express myself better. I make some speeches in English for some conference, the digital marketing world, but when you see you on a video, you say, "Oh my God, this English is terrible." Since if you compare it to people who have the English with the native language. And this is my non-native language, but I have to practice to be more spontaneous, to be more simple, to have a relation. That's the feeling. I think so.
And do you have a imposter syndrome?
Probably. Probably.
It's very common.
It's very common. Well, can I read the number 3?
Yeah,
I
go
know
on.
we are number 3 or number 4. How we are?
Three.
Number 3. So,
Yeah.
gentlemen, how do you feel when you create these big expectation, but the result wasn't that good? I will repeat because I didn't understand the question. How do you feel when you create this big expectation, but the result wasn't that good? Yeah.
I don't create big expectations because it's no good. It's not good for me. Big expectation have como é que eu posso dizer? Me deixa ansioso. Então, it's not good. But in some situations, I hope a different outcome when I apply for international jobs. I have all skills for the vacancy, for the opportunity, but the English is not good for the positions. And I have 3 or 4 for apply job, and the feedback is same about my English.
About your English.
I need to increase my English. And but I apply for doesn't have a expectation for good outcome. But I try. I know to need increase my English level, but I try apply new opportunities. And you,
Fernanda or Louis?
Luis?
Louis? Oh, come on, ladies first.
Okay, Fernando.
I think as you, I feel like disappointed, and it's like disappointed when I expected something, and it doesn't happen the way I wanted. So that's why I decided to not have the big expectations in the things that I do. I have hope that everything happen well, but I try to not put all my faith that the things are going to happen. So that's it. And now you, Luis.
Yeah. As I said in the question 2, I'm feeling so bad about that. But sometimes it's not sometimes the problem is not you. It's not your English, gentlemen. We are talking in English here, and I can understand everything about you talk, what you're talking about. Sometimes the problem is the trust you have in yourself. Because I have some interviews with some guys from Colombia. It's an example. And when I start the interview in English, the accent is better than me. The pronouns, the accent is worse than me. The pronouns are not so good when we compare with my pronouns, but they have trust. They can compose the phrase in a right way of thinking. I think it's that if you practice, you gain more trust and you may gain more confidence to apply your voice, apply your terms, and apply the principle, your technical vocabulary. If you can apply your technical vocabulary in English in an interview, you will be going great. I think it's that. Agree?
It's with me or Genevieve? Sorry.
For both.
Okay. Yeah, I agree. And I think that as we are not native, we need to understand that we are not going to talk without accent, without like a native. We are not going to talk like that. So the important is have the communication. I talk in English, you understand, and I understand
Yeah.
you. So we have the communication. It's
Yeah.
this simple.
One of my good friends that I'm making the LinkedIn is an Irish girl. He at this moment he lives in Colombia. And she said, "Your English is good. Don't be afraid of that. Stay calm and speak it in a slower tone of voice, and you will be understand." When we have this kind of phrase, you will be. I had some mistake in my mouth, but that's it.
The communication is important because
Yeah.
my team, I have a lot of colleagues on Argentina, and my Spanish is beginning, is very beginning, and I don't speak Spanish, and my colleagues don't speak Portuguese, but I understand they and they understand me.
Yeah,
And
it's more easy.
it's important.
If you speak slowly, they can understand it.
Yeah.
I have some friends in that video game that was on from Argentina, Chile, Colombia, and we play, and everyone talking your mother tongue language, that's no problem.
So the guys don't speak English too. So you speak like in
No. Everyone speaking your language, and I say to them, speak in your
okay.
language, but not so fast. I will understand. If I speak Portuguese in
Yes.
a paused moment, you will understand that too.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's
I'm
true.
freeze on this conversation.
You came back.
Oh, it's back. I'm back. I'm freeze. It's come back.
Okay.
Really rotten here, but I'm freezing in the spring. That's right.
Great. Guys, I will go for one more question. Do you face unexpected situations usually, or you have everything on your control? In my case, as I mentioned, I am a Spanish teacher, and as a person that is an entrepreneur, I have some unexpected situations. And so I need to face them and try to think how to solve. I don't have everything under control. I try, but I don't. And what about you, Janice?
I try to have something related with my day under control of meetings, going out with my wife and children. But the great truth is that we have no control over almost anything in our lives. Suddenly you get sick, someone you love goes through a difficult situation, and you don't have control about things.
I agree with you. I'm planning my day to stay under my control. But sometimes, an example, today I have a presentation of my daughter in the school at 7 p.m. Oh, that's right. My English class will be at 2 p.m., not at the evening or at the night. And I will stay, I'm gonna do my job during the day, but on the morning I receive a message, "Hey Louis, your sound bar is okay. I put it there to make some adjusts. Can you come here to pick up the sound bar?" For sure, I want the sound. And okay, I'm going to a sub, go to the center of the city, pick that and come back in 1 hour. So today I lost 1 hour from the day.
Yeah, it happens. In my case, normally is that, oh, the students say, oh, I will not go for the class today, so I have like a space in my agenda. Or or it happens like, oh, the students say, I'm not going to continue the classes, so I have to have this control of the finance too. So it's some difficulties that I have in the profession, but it's okay.
Yes.
Great. I will go for one more. Janice, could you read the question 5 and answer?
5 question, huh?
Yes.
How do you react when unexpected situations appear? You freeze, freak out, calm down, and think about your solution. How about you, Luis?
That depends again. When 2 years ago, I was a team leader of the largest SEO agency in Brazil, and I was responsible to make the speech of the monthly reports for the clients and make the strategy. And these presentations, they are in Portuguese, are for the decision makers of the business. So I plan my PPT and make the presentation in a video call with my team, but I only make the speech on just, I don't know how can I put it in order. Somente eu falava, just me talk, I think it's not good, but that's it. And sometimes they make some questions for me at the other side of the screen about the business. And I have the skills to stay calm and see the situation. And if I have the answer, I will say at the moment, at the right moment. But if I don't know, I will not invent. I will stay calm and say, I don't know at this moment, and I will see that and give you feedback in a few hours. So I stay calm. I can stay calm in pressures and yes, I think that's it. And you, Fernando?
I think normally I think it depends on the situation, but sometimes, for example, here at Talk and Talk, when we guide a conversation, sometimes the language I guide here is not English. I guide French immersions. So for when I replace someone, I feel really nervous because I'm not used to guide the English conversations. But I know English. I can understand and talk. So I bring this challenge for me. And sometimes when I feel really nervous, I start to swear, I don't know. And I try to think, I start to think a lot of things together, and it's difficult to decide the things sometimes, and it depends on the situation, but normally I have difficulty of finding a solution fast. But here it's necessary and life is necessary. So I find a solution. Maybe it's not in the situations, maybe it's not the correct, but I try to always find a solution when something unexpected happens. So that's it. And now is
Casey,
Jenny.
I was, yes, I was trying thinking of situation to overcome. In some cases I can, but there are cases where it's impossible. For example, today I scheduled to work on project, some meetings, but I woke up with the flu and the body
Mhm.
pain. I had to uncheck a lot of things. Prioritize this time to study English and talk.
Yeah. And you normally schedule the meeting in the day, or like you choose a day in the week to schedule
In
all
the
the
week
meetings you will participate?
and the week. But
Ah,
that depends on project. In
ah,
some case I can uh, change the hour, change the schedule. But some meetings with clients I can't schedule in our day or change this date.
Wait, I understood. I think I will come back like schedule the meetings in one day a week, like the meetings I will participate, because when I do this in the day, like I will participate one meeting today, I feel that I know I don't schedule, so I will choose a day to like program the meetings, like to schedule all the meetings I will participate as a talker, not guiding the conversation to practice too. And you, Luis, you normally I know you came back now, but you normally like uh schedule the meetings for the whole week, or just see a day or a time that you are available?
No, per day, not for the full week, per day. At the end of my day, I will see my schedule and see what kind of a period
Yeah,
will be better for me.
great, great.
It's better for my planning.
Okay, I just asked it because uh just to know. Okay. Yes, no, okay. I think we can answer more questions. Um, I think we already answered the six, right? Like telling an example. I will go for the seven, okay?
Okay,
Can we learn by unexpected situations? In my opinion, yes. Like, if we can analyze what we did in that situation, uh, and see if it was the best decision or not. If it wasn't the best decision, uh, what could I do to have other decision? Like, what should I have done at that situation, like try to really analyze and understand the best solution. But when we are nervous, it's not possible. It needs to be after some minutes, or yeah, I think we can learn like that, like trying to really analyze and understand what could be better. And Luis, what do you think?
whoa, we have a lot to learn with unexpected situation. This is a great moment to work your emotional intelligence. This is great time to work with that. And I have so difficult to with emotional intelligence. I'm so impulsive. So and nowadays I found to stay calm, breathe, read, and don't make the reply right now. Stay calm to the situation, like the example that I already said in the mail, but the response at the same time. I stay calm, read 1, 2, 3 times, and after that, send the mail, not too much question, but it
I'm
Ah,
not
não tô conseguindo
listening
ouvir.
now. Yeah.
now you can listen
Now,
me
yeah.
now.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Now you can listen it.
Yes.
Listen. Oh, what
Yes,
happens?
I don't know.
I have a lot to learn with this kind of situation because at work we are emotional intelligence. I am so, I'm gonna say impulsive in my actions. So nowadays I stay calm, read the message, and respond that, making a reply after I stay calm. Never at the same moment that I receive an unexpected message. That's my way at this moment.
And Janice, what do you think? Can we learn by unexpected situations?
Eh, the situations happen last year. I offered for helping in open source project, and it's a great change in my career because I know new people, and I have a lot of opportunities because I I como é que posso dizer? Eu ajudei, I helped for open source
Mhm.
project, and I know the good guys when esqueci das palavras. Tô esquecendo até em português. Mas eu conheci pessoas que me ajudaram depois a mudar de emprego, novas oportunidades.
Great.
É.
Open source projects as a software engineer is a good opportunity to train your skills.
Yeah.
We can be friends in the future and work with the SEO, but I think I know about programming, just HTML, CSS. I'm starting to know about JavaScript. But this is part of my life. And I am a website developer, just in WordPress for sure. But I can't do that.
So I will do one more question, guys, okay? And
Shoot, two questions, I think.
what?
Just more 2 questions, that's it?
Yeah,
Number
I
9 and
would-
number 10?
Which one do you prefer answer, 9 or 10 or 8?
Do have a feeling, yes, for sure. When you realize that the next question can happen in obviously. Oh, this long. That's in order. Just one question.
Yes,
You
just
have to
one.
choose. Oh, come on, Shannon. I'm talking a lot. Choose one of them. Number 9 or number 10?
Number 9.
Number 9. So deep, hein?
Quem começa?
always who makes the questions.
Oh, you can go, James. Do you think that our team has a purpose?
Yeah, I agree, but it's a hard question. In some case, do you know about the changes, understand the changes in your life, but it's como é que eu posso falar? Passando um tempo,
After a
makes
little
sense.
period of time.
Yeah, makes sense in your life, and you understand this change is good. And change is good, and you can see for our vision or angle. That's it.
That's so crazy. I'm so sorry. I'm cutting you. That's so great. Sometimes I see, oh yes, everything. Sometimes, oh no, that's a bullshit. Come on. Stay attention to make your truth. Create your own truth with data, with for sure in our work vocabulary. But I think I'm staying a half, 50% for yes, have a propose, sometimes not everything, and another part you can do yourself to make it better. And you, Fernando?
I think I will follow your answer. Like I'm not sure we have a purpose that everything has a purpose. But I think it's important for us, like for our life, try to find something that we like to do, that we want to help, like at work, like try to find a purpose, like on our lives. I don't know if you understand, but that's it. It's really complicated, this question.
Yeah, it's complicated.
Great.
Right.
Guys, I will come back the guys from the other room, okay? For us to
Okay.
finish the conversation. How was for you the conversation today, Luis?
Wow, amazing. Practice, 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 and practice. If we don't practice this language, we will never speaking better. So we have to practice this every day to stay more confident. That's the way that I'm thinking. Amazing. Thank you, guys.
Thank you. And Genevieve, how was the conversation for you?
It's very good. This is important. And the situation, I don't think about this. It's good because you don't. It's a situation in similar to real life. It's good for training.
Yeah, I agree. Hello, guys from the other room. Do
Hello.
one question for hello. One question for one of you, just to know your opinion about the subject we talked. Luis, do you like surprises?
Well, I really don't like too much surprise. As
Oh.
there is a lot of surprise, good and bad ones, but I prefer sometimes to avoid. It's impossible, of course, Nothing is under our control, but that's okay.
Yeah, I think I'm like you, like I prefer to have the things planned. Great. Christian, how often do you create a big expectation about something?
Well, as I mentioned this in our conversation, I create expectation in I think in every single thing in my life. For example, I talked about the football match of yesterday of my favorite team, Bolivar. So before the match, I always create big expectations because Bolivar is playing the Copa Libertadores now. But I create that big expectation in those things that are not gonna affect my life so hard. But for personal things, for example, for moving to another country, for finding a new job, in that case, I prefer to create a balance of big or low expectation because if it doesn't go well, I could get frustrated or I could get angry because those kind of decision or those kind of events can affect completely my personal life. So that's the balance that I used to create. I learned to create that.
Oh, that's a good a strategy. I like it. And Juliana, do you face unexpected situations usually, or you have everything on your control? Is the fourth question.
uh, uh, I don't have anything my control. I just I just control for myself for and things, but in some things, but I don't have control for anything. It's no easy to live, but that's the real.
Yeah, I agree with you. Great, guys. Juliana, how was the conversation in your room? It was great. How was it?
The conversation is pretty good. I'm talking with Christian and Luis. It's a pleasure.
Yeah, great. I'm glad you like it. Guys, I will send here the survey that it's the evaluation we have here at Talk and Talk. You can send suggestions of other subjects for us to talk here, the conversation, and also give your feedback if you want, okay, about the today's conversation. I think that's it for today. I would like to thank you all, Luiz, Genevieve, Christian, and Juliana. Thank you guys for being here. It was a pleasure talking with you and hope to see you here in other conversations at Talk and Talk, okay?
Thank you all. See
Thank
you.
you guys.